Hi everybody, Cheaply Chic, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Today I am going to create another project with these photo slides. I can't tell you guys how much fun these are. These are so much fun. I have one other video here on my channel in case you're new and you missed it and you would be interested in seeing that, where I created another style of embellishments with these photo slides. So just to let you know that in advance, I will leave a link for that in the description box down below. So I'm doing something very similar here as I have done in the past, and I'm taking my photo slides. I punched out the little film piece as you already saw, and I'm gluing it down onto this glassine paper. For those of you who are new and missed that first video, this glassine paper is something that I picked up on Amazon, and I coffee stained it previously. So if this glassine paper is something you're interested in, that link will be in the description box down below, as well as a link to my Etsy shop, where as I'm creating this video right now, I do have some photo slides available if it's something that you'd like to get your hands on and create projects as well. So that link will be in the description box down below too. All right, so getting back to these slides, I am just using Fabri-Tac glue here, and I'm gluing it down to my glassine paper. In my previous video, I had painted on these photo slides, but this style, I want to do something a little more vintage. So I'm going to glue together the Kodak sides of these slides so that just the white is showing on the front and the back. I really like the date stamped on the front of that slide there, and then on the back I just added that glassine paper so they could actually be written on as a little journaling spot. A quote could go on there, some song lyrics or something. So I'm leaving the front of these white, and I am using the ink color by Tim Holtz tea dye because I like that lighter brown, and I'm just using this flourish stamp. This is a really old stamp. I don't think it's available anymore, but I'm just using bits and pieces of that stamp to stamp onto the front of the slide, obviously, but this is something I love doing. If you only ink one little section of your flourish stamp, you can make it work on pretty much anything. It doesn't matter how small it is, which is just nice, so I enjoy that. I decided to add some lace in between the layers of this photo slide. What I'm going to end up doing is creating a little sandwich with two pieces of photo slide. You wouldn't have to do this. This is just something I was playing around with, but you definitely don't have to use two in an embellishment. You could just leave it that way without adding the second one, but I was sandwiching them together, so I made a little lace loop there, as you can tell. In the next one, I'm just going to add another little piece of lace. Now this is a great example of me doing things out of order. I'm just using my vintage photo ink here to edge up the corners of this photo slide, make it look a little older. I definitely should have done this before I glued all the pieces together, because that tends to work out, you know. So I grabbed a makeup sponge to make it a little easier so I wouldn't rub ink all over that piece of glassine paper in the middle there. So yeah, I would definitely do this part before gluing your embellishment together. There's a thought. And now I'm just going to play around on the front of these and do some embellishing. These are some old tea bags that I had, you know, using them to dye paper. Sometimes I hold on to some of the tea bag paper, and it's something that I usually forget to use. I forget about it, but it's such a cute little piece of embellishment here on the front. So instead of reaching for my cheesecloth like I typically do, I use that tea bag paper, and it's awesome. So when you use your tea bags, for those of you who don't know, don't rinse them out with water, but empty out all of the tea contents in your bags, wipe them as clean as possible, and then let them dry, and you'll have a great little piece of embellishment to use on your projects. The reason I say that, for those of you who are well seasoned, is I didn't realize that you shouldn't clean them off with water, so I would lose all that tea stain the very first time I did that. So yeah, just a little word of advice from somebody who was a little clueless there in the beginning. But yeah, I love having some of that to play with, and I did add some cheesecloth on top of that, and then I was just playing around with some of the smallest Tim Holtz paper dowels that comes in his little, you know, basic paper dowel kit, and those little small pieces fit perfectly on these slides. Now, me playing around with these paper dowels is new. They actually, I've said it before, and I hate to be a broken record, but they kind of creep me out because I just think too much about it. Like, these are actual people and these are actual photos. So I'm always like, who are they? How did he get these pictures? I don't know. But I do love how they look on these photo slides, and I think it's really cute. So I just used some little pieces of doily scraps, the little paper dowels, and then some Tim Holtz word stickers here on the front to finish embellishing them. And as I'm finishing these up here, I just wanted to say thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you found it a little inspiring and that you enjoyed these little photo slide projects with me. Again, the link will be in the description box down below for the previous video in case you would like to check that out as well, and a link to my Etsy shop in case you would like to try this project and don't have any photo slides already. So thank you again so much for taking the time to watch today. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click that like button if you enjoyed this video. It does help me out. Otherwise, you guys, I will see you in the next video. Thanks again and have a great day.